warm welcome to all our viewers here in Nigeria and around the world. This is Business Morning with me, Bosun Omofai. This is some headlines on the street right now. Nigeria's debt office says it has filed registration papers with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for a global debt capital market offering and a listing application to be made to the UK Listing Authority and trading on the London Stock Exchange PLC of a new diaspora bond. International joint lead managers for the global debt offering are the Bank of America Merrill Lynch and Standard Bank of South Africa. Meantime, Nigerian joint lead managers for this diaspora fund are First Bank of Nigeria and United Bank for Africa PLC. The debt office, in a statement issued on its website on Wednesday, says an investors' roadshow meetings have been scheduled to take place in the United Kingdom, United States of America, and Switzerland starting June the 13th. The bond pricing will start after the end of the roadshows and subject to market conditions. Nigeria is issuing its first diaspora bond ever. The amount and the tenor and yield on those bonds and that particular bond yet to be revealed by the debt office. We're still scouting around for that. We'll give you updates as soon as we get them on that particular bond offering. Meantime, let's talk about the new executive orders. 3 were signed a few weeks ago by the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and one of them in particular relates to Nigeria's port operations. So, on Wednesday, the Nigerian Ports Authority Managing Director Hadiza Usman sacked Standard Organization of Nigeria, NAFDAC, that's the agency responsible for Food, Drugs Administration and Control, and NDLEA, that's the Drug Enforcement Agency, sacked the 3 agencies from all Nigerian seaports. And according to Ms. Usman, the agency, the MPA, is now reverting to the presidential directive of 2011 when the government of Nigeria back then authorized only 7 government agencies to operate in all seaports across the country. And the 7 agencies that have now has the authority to remain within the ports and be part of port cargo clearance and processing are the Ports Authority, which is the landlord of the seaports, Nigeria Customs Service, NIMASA, which is the Maritime Agency and Safety Administration, the DSS, that's the Department of State Security, Nigeria Police, Immigration, the NIS, and of course the Port Health Services. And that's the latest as we have it. The 3 other agencies has been asked to vacate with immediate effect. That's the Standard Organization of Nigeria, NDLEA, and NAFDAC. And still in search of billions of dollars of missing crude oil money, Nigeria's extractive industry transparency initiative called NAITI. Yesterday, Chief Executive Waziri Adio tells the House of Reps public hearing that a total of $37.5 billion of crude oil and gas money were not remitted to the federal government by the NNPC, that's the State Oil Corporation, between the year 2011 and 2014. And this is what the breakdown looks like. And you can see that NAITI says unremitted crude money totaled $21.7 billion didn't find its way to the Federation account, as well as $15.8 billion, another money, which is a Nigerian government dividend share from the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas. Nigeria owns about 47% of that company. So if you do a very simple math there, you find the headline figure brings you to $37.5 billion US dollars. According to Mr. Adio, the unremitted money may have resulted from on the declaration and loading terminals, at the loading terminals, or simply stealing of crude. The House of Reps is probing $17 billion US dollars, which they say has been missing money. So the NAITI chief says Nigeria should go the way of other countries by ensuring that technology-driven command centers are set up to monitor crude movement and exports at all terminals, and one of them just resumed operations over the weekend in Forcados. That's the one in Delta State. And sticking with the House of Representatives, the committee, one of the committees says the earlier scheduled public hearing for June the 8th, that's tomorrow, on the amendment, on the bill to amend Oil and Gas Export Free Authority Act of 2011 and provide for the designation and establishment of oil and gas-free zones and subzones in Nigeria, and for related matters, now we hold Thursday, July the 6th, and no longer tomorrow, Thursday, June the 8th. That's been moved forward by almost a month. That's some economic news for you, and of course, including the market as far as the Diaspora Fund is concerned. Let's get into the markets review for midweek. The stock markets, the bulls retake the market. The clawback 1.51% of part of the haircut suffered on Tuesday. Okay, that's it there for you. The All-Share Index, 32,686, 1.51% better. The market total market value at the doorstep of 11.3 trillion naira. And you can see a bit of the market there. The banking sector was down on the day. Insurance fell 1.36%, but industrial and oil and gas were the main performers. In fact, oil and gas led with 2.97% and industrial goods 2.01%. Flip that to the unlisted securities market via the NESD OTC, and you find the index reading for this small market 610.92, better by 1.44%, a shy of 1.51 on this Nigerian Stock Exchange. Market cap trending higher, 413.43 via the NESD over-the-counter market, 82,792 transactions. Volume, I beg your pardon, volume 82,792 on Wednesday for 10.89 million naira in just 8 transactions. A very small market, but of course, pulling its weight there on Broad Street. Look at the fixed income.